Arteta, Arsenal fans, you bottled it. Manchester City defeated Arsenal 2-0 at the Carabao Cup 2026 final. And you know what? It was such a one-sided game. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. Like, I know Arsenal play very bad football, anti-football, but today was on a whole different scale. Arteta got schooled by Pep Guardiola, and there's questions needing to be answered, and we're going to get a few answers in this video, yeah? Because there's a few questions we need to answer with certain players being classed world class, being titled world class. Yeah, that word and that title has been passed around more than a hooker on a beach. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, okay, okay, let's get back to this, yeah? Welcome back to Stop Ball Watching, and it's myself, Tango, and I'm going to give you my match reaction to today's final. Arsenal lost against Manchester City 2-0. O'Reilly with 2 goals. Kepa was at fault for the first one. I can't believe it. I can't believe Arteta started Kepa. I understand the loyalty and giving your players team morale and being fair. Everyone deserves game time. Okay, I get it. But this is a final. You haven't won a trophy in 6 years. This is just to, cement a trophy in your record. Like, you won the FA Cup when you first started, Arteta. You needed this in your CV and you absolutely bottled it. You started Kepa in a game like this, who cost you the first goal. He should have caught that. Butterfingers. He had olive oil or he had some sort of gel in his gloves, because that cross was a professional keeper at this standard of football, at this level of football, should be able to catch that without any problems. But he literally buffled it, slipped out his hands. And Zubamendi, obviously, compared to O'Reilly, is like 6'4" or something, 6'3" or 6'4", is a giant. He scored 2 headers. The first goal was Kepa's fault. The second goal, Manchester City deserved it. And you know what? I don't like Manchester City. I don't like Arsenal. But Manchester City absolutely deserved to win the Carabao Cup. And that's probably the only trophy they're going to win this season, realistically. Arsenal, I don't know, man. You lot play boring football. But today was on a whole different scale. Why not Eze? Why start Gyökeres and Havertz at the same time? That's a recipe for disaster. Absolutely, like, atrocious team selection. Yeah, that was boring. That was such a boring final, and it was such a one-sided final. Fair play to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku played absolutely like fantastic in this game. A contender to be the man of the match, but O'Reilly is the man of the match. He got a brace. But Doku played really good. Cherky played really well. Manchester City overall played a lot like their old selves. It was like a glimpse of their past. They played really well today. They controlled the possession. They created chances. Arsenal defended really well in the first half, but they couldn't keep it up in the second half. And Manchester City rightly deserve to win the Carabao League Cup. Let's go over some world-class players, yeah? Saka is a very good player. I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying right now. Saka is a very good player. Like, he's up there. He's in elite level, but he's not world class. I'm sorry, he's not world class. He hasn't proven he's been world class. He's had 2 really amazing good seasons, and he's had consistent seasons. But let's be realistic. Since his injury last season, he hasn't been that same player. Arteta has run him to the ground. He is not that same player. He's not that same player. He's not world class. I'm sorry. I just don't think he's world class. I think too many fans in football nowadays, for their agenda sakes and stuff, they just class everyone as world class. Cole Palmer isn't world class. Saka isn't world class. Foden isn't world class. There's levels to this. There's world class, there's elite, then there's very good, then there's good, then there's decent, then there's average, then there's basically poor, then there's very poor, and these are all in the highest level of football. So when you're judging these qualities of footballers, it's not the same pool as every other footballer. It's at the highest levels. Saka is not world class. I'm sorry, he's not. The only one who's world class in Arsenal, I would say, is probably Saliba. Saliba is world class. That's about it. Everyone else is very good. And then you got elite. Saka's elite, but he's not world class. Elite is a level below world class, in my opinion. I think that's what it is. I don't know if it's factual, but that's what I think. Elite is a level below, a tier below world class. You got the GOAT category, then you got world class, then you got elite, then you got very good, good, decent, average. Yeah. Arsenal got a lot of very good players and one world class player and probably one elite player. That's how I look at it. Cole Palmer's not world class. He's a very good player. He's below the elite level. He's very good. Like Kobe Mainoo's very good. That kind of level. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Cunha, very good. Sheshko, good. It's a prospect. Still a lot more to see from him. But yeah, let's go over the game. There's nothing really much to discuss. It was a boring game. The first half nearly put me back to sleep. I nearly fell back. I was just going to take a nap because it was so boring. There was no excitement. Second half, Manchester City turned up. Arsenal were literally defending in their own half, majority of the second half. And they got battered. Yeah, I don't care. You can't blame this result on Kepa's mistake. Arsenal were playing poor. Manchester City outplayed them in the second half. It was boys versus men. Arsenal couldn't get out of their own half. They couldn't string 4 or 5 passes in the second half. They didn't create no chances. It was a one-sided final. And Manchester City, unfortunately, rightly deserve to win the Carabao League Cup 2026. Guys, like the video if you liked it. Yeah, don't be a hater, please. Yeah, support. Come on, guys, man. Like when I get a certain amount of subscribers, I'm going to do raffles and things like that. I'm only on 85 subscribers, so I'm still climbing. But guys, like the video, subscribe if you're into this content, share this video if you think your friends would enjoy it, and yeah, stop ball watching. Kepa, stop ball watching. Catch you in the next one.